that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for Golden State, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Weissman. Some changes for Golden State. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. And MP subbed in for Thompson. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Here's MP. That falls. High speed that time from Wiggins.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Wiseman. Here's Adams. Wiseman with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Curry kicks to Porter. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Known for his range, then also the length at the rim, but Porter showing us he can do it in the mid-range.
Now here's Morant. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Anderson wide open, and the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Anderson against Wiggins. Here's MP. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
And the Warriors with possession here after Memphis gets the 3. Wiggins against Anderson. And it's Wiggins missing. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Thunder in OKC Arena.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Porter, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Coming out of college, some scouts had questions about Porter's jumper. Those questions have been answered.
Morant with a wide open look. The 3-pointer, no good.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. From deep 3-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Memphis out in front, leading by just 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson has the open look, and it falls over the rim and in.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Here's Morant, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Anderson against Wiggins, and the layup's good off the glass. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Jackson in the corner. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 6. MP looking around. Porter passes to MP. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Curry. He's got 6 on the mark with the 15-footer. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
If the mid-range is what Curry can get, he'll take it. He won't waste a chance to score.
Back to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Curry. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. The kick out to Anderson. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. Over Porter with the putback. And it's Adams on the follow. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Curry outside, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Here's Curry after Memphis gets the 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
In the corner, it's Melton. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Now here's Thompson. He has 5. Here's Wiggins. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 10-point lead.
And Wiggins thrives as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
So it's the Warriors now after Memphis gets the 3.
Checking in for the
With a
Grizzlies.
completely new 5 on the floor. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's got 7. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The open shot by Anderson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that's now 9 points for Kyle Anderson. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. To the paint. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from MP.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Anderson. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors.
Juan Toscano Anderson.
Clark right side. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Clark. Anderson's got 11 points.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. Pass to Kuminga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Kyle Anderson. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
He's off on the first. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the pass to Kuminga. Back to Poole. Golden State moving it around. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for MP.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Right wing. Here's Tillman. Off target from the baseline. 1 second left. No good that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. So on the floor for Memphis. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Tillman in at the center, locking down the middle.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've gotten a lot of second chance points because of the work they've put in on the glass. It's really helped them.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bane.
A versatile swingman. Kyle Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo for his methodical style of play.
MP up top, guarded by Morant. Here's MP. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Anderson passes to Melton. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Warriors trail by 12. Thompson kicks to MP. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. Over MP. And it's Morant missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
To the middle. Here's Melton. Not going to go that time. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Good. And the rejection by Jackson. They get it back. Wiseman. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Melton.
Melton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
State calls
A
timeout.
tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.